We are talking to CDL or bus student Teddy Flener Jr. today. Teddy, big change so far today. You have a new instructor, Bob Cross, because Anna's showing her horses at the state fair. How's that been to have a different voice all of a sudden?
Everything's fine. He's a good instructor as well, just like Ann is. We just took went over our practice test today and got it all graded and whatnot. But he's a great instructor. He's loud, so everybody can hear him. And yeah, I mean he's a good instructor.
Can you tell he was an ex-Marine?
Oh yeah, he went into detail with that too. He went with that, and he was a cop.
So it's taking no
And
prisoners. You're not messing with him, huh?
yeah, exactly. That's the truth.
So how'd you do in your practice test?
I did fairly decent on it. I got I can't remember what my score was, but it was there.
And everybody seems to have done pretty well in class. People are happy this morning.
Oh yeah, everyone passed.
Okay. And is that all you guys did this morning was review the practice test and whatever mistakes you made, or did you move on to the safety
That's what
system?
we've done. That's what we've done. Right after lunch, we're going to go into like this workbook session that we got to take another test on. We're going to get up into like teams and split up. There's like 35 topics that we have to go over.
Wow.
We're going to split them up, divide them into each other. So it's like 5 topics per person that we got to go over and do a little question and answering.
So he hasn't discussed the Smith system of safety yet with you guys?
No, not yet. We're supposed to be doing that after we get back from break.
Okay. How have you been sleeping? Is Grayson keeping you up?
Um, I've been probably going to sleep probably around midnight. The studying has to come first before I can go to sleep.
Does Grayson sleep through the night now?
Yeah, he wakes up like once a night, but other than that, like I don't ever have problems like waking up in the middle of the night or nothing. Have to worry about him. He'll cry for a minute, and I'll look over at the baby monitor, and he's right back to sleep. So everything's been good as far as that way.
And now that's my bad because I've known Teddy for a few days now. The viewers haven't gotten to know you. Tell us about your life, Grayson, and football, and what got you to this point.
My past job was I used to be an electrician helper for Wallace Electric. It was a family-owned company, and I recently left that job to come here to attend my CDL, Class A license. And I used to coach Little League football, or still do, kind of, somewhat, just whenever I'm available for practice. And I got one kid. I have a girlfriend of going on 2.5 years, two years, probably about 2 years, 2.5 years.
What's her name?
Her name's Crystal Chapel. And I'm a big church-going guy. I got baptized 2 Sundays ago, so I gave my life over to God.
Really?
And
Did that have any connection to your start in this program? You weren't nervous about it, or just a pure coincidence?
It has it has a lot to do with it. I was second guessing myself on if I wanted to do it or not, and I kept praying, and finally I had the nerve to go through with the process and just keep, a chip on my shoulder and pray every night that I can get through each subject and each test as we go through training.
Were you raised in the church?
My early childhood, yes, I was raised in church, but as my teenage years and through high school, no, I wasn't.
And this was Baptist. You went to the Baptist church to have this done?
I went to Faith Assembly of God right in Lebanon Junction, Kentucky.
Okay. And Teddy, football is a passion of yours. You played quarterback in high school. What's your favorite memory of playing football?
Probably my senior year, or my junior year and senior year. We got back onto a winning track my junior year. We ended up finishing the season 8-3. We had a county rivalry with North Bullitt and Bullitt East High School that's located around Bullitt East is in Mount Washington, North Bullitt's in the Brooks and Hillview area, and we ended up winning a Bullitt Cup, which is you take a trophy home if you win in-county games. And my senior year, there was 22 seniors on the football team, and ever since my freshman year when I first came in to play at Bullitt Central High School, always had a winning record with a group of guys. We all stuck together. from our freshman year all the way to our senior year.
Senior year when you won the Bullet Cup again. Did you win it again
Hmm.
senior year?
Yeah.
What's the bragging rights? You guys go to the ANW and lord it over them? How do they know
Uh,
you got it and
well,
they don't?
it gets through in the paper. Everybody takes a big team photo, and yeah, it's big bragging rights in the county. It's a small county, so
Right.
it
So if you
it
run
does a
into one
lot.
of the guys from the other school after you've won, they kind of bow down in your greatness, or how do they treat you?
It's kind of like a when they see you, it's kind of like a drop head type thing.
You trash
Oh, I
talk?
don't. Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So you're
Then you just tell them to look
coming
at the
back to
scoreboard.
trucking. You talked about teams are going to be formed here. Do you know who's on your team yet in the 7 people class?
No, we haven't got to that yet, so I'm not sure how that's gonna plan out to be. So,
I mean, I guess it's going to be 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, and 3, or 3 and 4. You can't have a one-person team.
right. I'm not sure how he plans to do any of that yet. I'm
Okay.
sure he's gonna. I guess the best option, whichever way he wants to put it with. I guess he'll check scores of the practice test and then put it together that way.
Tell me you're the quarterback. You get to be the quarterback again, right?
Yeah, I should be doing the play calling, right?
Right. What's the biggest thing you learned so far in 2.5 days of CDL training?
I was when I through studying air brakes and combo are in combination. Is probably the two hardest. I mean, the general knowledge. If you study on general knowledge, it's it's all like upfront knowledge, like general knowledge of the truck. If you just study the small parts of the truck, you get through it easy. But air brakes and combo is what you really got to focus on. So I've had a little bit of trouble with air brakes and combo, but studying really does help and get through the process.
Now, I was there for air brakes yesterday morning, but I missed the combo discussion. What was so hard about that?
It's like everything on the combo part. It's like air brakes and combinations. It's like everything mixed together in like one section,
So
and it's
go ahead.
like different wording questions. Like you'll get trick questions in the practice test. Like you'll read one question and it'll say something, and then the next question right below it could be the same thing, or a couple questions down could be the same exact answer, but it's reworded completely different. So you have to read out the full question completely in order to actually get the answer.
But you did well on the test. What was your favorite subject back in high school?
I would have to say athletic conditioning.
Or was your toughest subject back in high school?
I probably had to say algebra.
But you got through and you passed algebra just fine, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're going to pass combo and air brakes just fine.
Oh, for sure.
All
Definitely.
right. All right, Teddy, thank you so much for joining us. We'll catch up to Teddy later next week sometime to see how things are going. And we will talk to you soon. Good luck this afternoon with the Smith system, and hope Grayson gives you a good night. Thanks, Teddy.
Thank you. Thank you.